Hello dear viewers of our channel. Today we have prepared for you information about the 15 most legendary and most beautiful classic cars of all time. If you like the video, you can press the like button and subscribe to be notified of new videos. Let's get started. Number 15. Jaguar E-Type. It was produced by Jaguar between 1961 to 1975. Described as the most beautiful car ever built by Enzo Ferrari at its launch, the Jaguar E-Type was ranked number 1 on the 100 most beautiful cars of all time list compiled by the Daily Telegraph in March 2008. Number 14. Porsche 911. The classic Porsche 911, which took the 5th place in the survey conducted in 1999 to determine the car of the century, is a model that is both described as a legend by the experts of the subject, and appeared many times in popular culture. Having reached 1 million units in 2017, the Porsche 911 has still been produced since 1964. Number 13. Mercedes-Benz 300 SL. The Mercedes-Benz 300 SL was produced by the German automaker Mercedes-Benz as a racing car between 1952 and 1953, and as a sports car between 1955 and 1963. Notable for its gull-wing doors, the 300 SL was the fastest mass-produced car of its era. Number 12. Ferrari 250 GTO. It would probably be nonsense not to include the legendary Ferrari 250 GTO, which still holds the title of being the most expensive car ever sold, with $48.4 million sold at an auction in 2018. Number 11. Lamborghini Miura. The Lamborghini Miura, produced by Italian Lamborghini between 1966 and 1973, was the first mid-engine supercar with a dual-seat arrangement on the market. It has since set the standard for high-performance sports cars. It was the fastest vehicle available when it was produced. Number 10. Volkswagen Beetle. It would be unthinkable not to include the Beetle, the folk carriage known as the Vosvos or the Turtle, in this list. The classic model, produced from 1938 to 2003, is the world's best-selling model, with sales of over 21.5 million units. The main lines of the vehicle were designed by Ferdinand Porsche at Hitler's request. After the Beetle, whose production continued until the end of 2003, Volkswagen, which continued with a model named New Beetle since 1998, renewed this model in 2011, and the Beetle series was terminated in 2019. Number 9. Ford Model T. With the invention of the production line, the Ford Model T, which is the first automobile model produced in accordance with the budget of ordinary citizens, deserves to be included in the list of classics even with this feature alone. From the time it went on sale on October 1, 1908, until May 26, 1927, when production stopped, the Model T, which sold more than 16 million copies, maintained its title as the best-selling car in the world until the 1970s. It is still the third best-selling car today. Number 8. 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air. This may be one of the first images that come to mind when we talk about classic cars. Chevrolet Bel Air is another model that is impossible not to be on our list. The model, which we often see in old movies, is almost like the definition of the classic car concept. Number 7. AC Cobra, Ford Shelby Cobra. Two-seater car model produced by AC Cars between 1962 and 1967. Sold as Ford Shelby Cobra in the USA. There are not few people who likes this vehicle. Today, many replicas of the vehicle are produced. Number 6. Aston Martin DB5. Aston Martin DB5, one of the most famous cars in the history of cinema, and the best-known James Bond car, is one of the models that most deserve to be included in this list. It made its first appearance in the 1964 James Bond movie Goldfinger. It later became an icon. Number 5. Bugatti Type 57. We guarantee that if you take the Bugatti Type 57, one of the sexiest car models ever, out on the street today, there will not be a single person who will not look back again and again. The model produced between 1934 and 1940, is one of the indispensable parts of period films. Number 4. 1959 Cadillac DeVille. With its incredible sound, exaggerated style and eye-catching appearance, 1959 Cadillac DeVille was one of the most dreamed classic cars. Number 3. 1971 Chevrolet Impala. The fifth generation of the Chevrolet Impala was one of General Motors' best-selling models from 1971 to 1976. A classic with its strong lines and serious looks. Number 2. 1965 Ford Shelby Mustang GT 350. It would be unthinkable not to have a Mustang on the list. And the 1965 Shelby GT 350, considered the best Mustang ever produced, deserves it the most. The vehicle, which was produced just 1 year after the first Mustang rolled off the assembly line in Detroit, came about when Shelby and Ford joined forces. It was a performance beast. Number 1. 1955 Mercedes-Benz 190 SL. It's hard not to fall in love with vintage Mercedes-Benz cars from the 1950s. The 1955 Mercedes-Benz 190 SL deserved to be one of the most famous models of its time. Just look at this beauty. Yeah, dear viewers, these are the information we have prepared about the 15 most legendary and most beautiful classic cars of all time. Don't forget to subscribe to be notified of new videos. Thanks for watching. See you in another video.